Just going to give a few seconds for people to sign on. Hope everybody's having a awesome Monday and a great start to the week. I know I had a great weekend, disconnected, out camping outside of wireless connectivity. It always feels good because like I can't have a care in the world because nobody can reach me and I can't reach them either. So anyway, I've been wanting to get on here for a while. Hey Deb, hey Kelsey. Hope you guys are having a great evening. Hey Vera. So I've been wanting to share this for a while. Actually, this is something that happened when I was on my way to Vegas, which I can't believe is 2 weeks ago. And ever since I've been like wanting to get on here, but it can be kind of nerve-wracking getting on Facebook Live. So bear with me. I'm sorry it took so long. But, I just really focused in today and said, well, what do I want to do this for? Because I feel like hopefully there's somebody out there that can benefit from what I want to share and what I went through. And so I just want to share my experience and share what I've learned from a lot of the personal development that I've been doing. Hey, Caitlin, and hopefully it can help some of you. So I was on my way to Vegas and I was on my first flight, which was Kelowna to Vancouver. So it's just an hour-long flight and sitting by myself, ended up by myself. It wasn't a very full flight. And the conversation that I needed to have and what happened in my past, I got this knot in my stomach. Hey, Shannon. Thanks for tuning in. And the more I thought about this experience that I'd had, the more nauseous I started to feel in my stomach, the more like the knots, and I was just, you just feel like kind of icky all over. And then I started thinking about the conversation that I needed to have coming up and starting to like dread that. And you starting to picture like things that could go wrong. Hey, Leanne. Hey, Nicole. Hope you guys are having a good Monday. So anyways, I was really kind of working myself up into a state, and it was not a positive state. And then I kind of realized like, hey, like I need to have this conversation. Hey, Matt. Hey, Dana. That I've learned enough in my courses that I've taken, and I've had enough personal development time now that actually nobody makes me feel anything. So nobody can make me angry. Nobody can make me feel this icky feeling that I'm feeling in my stomach. I actually make myself have my feelings. So even though this situation happened that left me with an icky feeling, I actually gave myself that icky feeling. And if I gave myself that icky feeling, then I could also choose to change what I was going to feel towards that situation. And I could dread all I wanted, the conversation I needed to have coming up, or I could choose to, instead of visualizing what could go wrong, visualize what could go right. What was the actual outcome? Why was I having that conversation in the first place? What was the purpose of it? And so as I sat there on my flight to Vancouver, I started to instead visualize the outcome that I wanted. I decided the gossip is something that I'm trying to get away from. It's something that I haven't been good at in my past, and it's a new lesson that I'm learning, and that is not to embellish the facts based on my interpretation, but to share facts that are just facts. Hey, Stephanie. Hey, Conrad. And so I really wanted to share what had happened and how it was for me, rather than putting my interpretations and impressions onto someone else. And also just share the positives and the outcome. And in the end, the conversation went awesome. It was really good. We both left feeling positive about it. I feel like I was in integrity with what I needed to share. And so looking back to my time on the plane, hey Christine, hey Pam, hey Tracy. So looking back, I realized that when I was on the plane, right, I could have spent the whole hour getting myself, feeling yucky, feeling those knots, feeling like just nauseous in my stomach, replaying all the things that happened that I didn't like, playing out scenarios that were imaginative of what could happen, and completely ruin my hour, get off my plane, and be in a negative place. And instead, I made the choice to say, no, okay, I'm going to change my state. I'm in control of how I feel, and I'm in control of visualizing the outcome that I want from this. There's many tools, And what was actually really interesting was in Vegas after that, this is the whole topic that Tony Robbins ended up talking about, was how to change your state and change your energy and be in a positive energy, and how your energy and the state that you're in really affects all of those around you. If you're having a miserable day at work all the time and you're not in a good work situation, and then you come home, you bring that energy home with you, and it's going to affect your relationships. And so it's important to know how to manage our state and change our state. Hey Lana, hey Chris, hey Tracy. So you choose. Nobody makes you angry. Nobody makes you feel sick to your stomach. We make ourselves feel that way as a result of a situation that happened. And it didn't happen to us. It just happened out there. We observed it, we experienced it, and then we choose how we're going to internalize that. And so one of the tools that I used on the airplane was just to do a little meditation. And I am by no means good at meditation. It's something that's new to me. And for me, it's mostly just focusing in on my breathing and then making a choice to the positive. Tony Robbins in Vegas, he taught us about, choosing to change our state, and the easiest way being to do something physical. And so you could physically sing, you could physically laugh, you could physically jump up and down or do some sort of exercise. Hey Wendy, hey Shelly, good to see you guys. So you can do that physical thing. Hey Victor, hey Dana. Dana says, someone once told me that you're the only person that can let you ruin your day. You're the person who's in control of how you feel. Yeah, very much. Yeah. So yeah, thanks. I had a great outcome. Hey, Jennifer. So you choose, and you can change your state. So Tony Robbins' number one way is to do something physical. And then number two is change your focus. So focus on something that is a positive instead of a negative. He frames it as beautiful or suffering. So your beautiful things are like hope and gratitude. You can focus on happiness and all that we have. And then the energies of suffering would be like anxiety or stress or frustration or anger or hopelessness. And so instead, choose to shift your focus to something positive. So focusing on the positive outcome, or having gratitude that, that situation might have happened. Maybe somebody cut you off in traffic. Instead of being pissed off and frustrated at them, choose instead to be to say, well, wow, I have so much gratitude that I'm a good driver, and that that's actually not going to make me late for the coffee date that I'm going to, that I'm looking forward to, or, something positive. Hey, Terry. Terry was there with me, so she heard this message from Tony Robbins. But yeah, so it was just my lesson was I've spent too many hours or days wasted of my life feeling sick to my stomach and nauseous because of something that happened or because of a situation that I was going to have to deal with. And instead, I'm so filled with gratitude for having learned that I'm in control. Hey, Renise. That I get to choose my state, that I get to choose how I'm going to feel about a situation. And so the first step is just acknowledging when you're in one of those negative energies. And then step number two is taking an action to shift your energy. So whether that's meditation, whether it's exercise, whether it's just laughing for no reason, or whether it's choosing to focus on something more positive. All right, I'm going to stop rambling. I feel like I've gone over this a few times now. So thank you to all of you for tuning in. It's so great to see everyone. I hope you guys are having an awesome Monday. Love you all. Talk again soon.